Oh, look at the lovely shadows. Me and Lillian are back in business today with walking and vlogging. Oh, she just spotted a little tiny pigeon. Yes, she's feeling much better. Come on. The chicken has done this job. She's got an appetite. She's perky. She's lovely, but I'm not going to walk her very far today, just in case. Bad news for the guinea pigs. The lawnmowers are out. The council lawnmowers are out. Look, here's my little trees. My favourite ones. I'm going to see if Lillian will come down there with me so that I can show you how lovely they're now turning. It's very nice. She might not, but I let her do what she wants. Look at these. They're beautiful. Right. Oh. Hang on. Yes, here we are. This is the ugliest of the two trees from a distance. But look how beautiful this blossom is that's coming. It's really, really, really pretty. This tree is going to be so lovely in a couple of weeks. As is this one. This one's a much more pleasant shape. But that one is a beauty. You'll see. Girls, I've got excellent news. Look, I found one of your favourites. It's the first one you've had this year. Oh, blimey, she's nicked it. Quick Patsy, she's going to eat the lot. Look, I've got you some dandelions as well. And some leaves, all sorts, but I knew you'd want that. Ian has spotted George, the cat from over the road. Oh, Ian. Half term is nearly over, as is the bunny rabbit making. So I'm thinking about what I'm going to make when I get back on the sewing machine in the kitchen. So I'm going to make some bags like Lizzie's knitting bag, which I'll show you in a minute. And I think I'm going to offer them as able to be personalised. So I've got this pink fabric, which is like hers, with the little girls' faces and the dogs. And then I've got a charcoal version of it. What is that? That's a piece of fluff. Here comes my little Ian. A charcoal version and a blue version as well. So I'm going to be making those. I've also got some vintage fabric with sheep on it as well. So they'll be in the, what's the word? I'll be starting to do these next week. And look what I got today. It's the loveliest, thickest teddy bear fabric you ever did see. It's a bit like the lining of a sheepskin coat. Do you remember those? A bit like a Del Boy coat. It's like that. It's beautiful. I haven't got very much of it though, but I'm going to make some proper teddy bear bags out of this next week. Oh, isn't it lovely? I love this fabric. I'll show you Lizzie's knitting bag so you know what I'm talking about. Here you go. It's a bag for one of my bigger bags for people who knit with straight needles, which Lizzie does. Zoom out. I don't know what that is. I have to get a cloth out. And that. I'm sure I'll be able to put it in the washing machine. But it's a nice big bag and it's got long straight needles in there. Right. Oh. Treat time for Ian. Oh, come on. You can do a bit better than that. You have to make a noise, remember. I wish human... Well done, Ian. I wish human feet were like cats' feet. They're just lovely, aren't they? Good boy. Don't I look lovely? I've got James's dressing gown on. I was reading in the garden when I got back from... I've been to town with Lizzie today. We've been to my favourite cafe and had a jacket potato. And then we did a bit of reading in the garden because I wanted some fresh air, but it was a bit cold. So I put this on and got my hot water bottle because mine was upstairs. So I've had a few messages from people saying my fringe has grown really quickly. Only cut it the other day. Saying that I should write a story. And I've been thinking about it, and I think I'm going to. But it'll only be for you lot. I'm not going to become a published author or anything like that. It's just going to be a stupid story to tell you lot. And I was thinking about who to tell the story about, and I think I found who I'm going to tell the story about. So I'm going to write the story and illustrate it. Now, I've had these two little dolls for quite a while, and I've been actually looking for a house for them because they're hoping to move in together. They don't really get on with anybody who lives in the dresser with them. So we are looking for a house for them at the moment, but we haven't found anything suitable at the moment. I suggested a Sylvanian house and they were not happy about it. So we're still looking, but I will turn the camera around and show you who I'm going to be writing the story about. Right, everybody, you might have met these two before actually. Yes, they are Pauline's cousins, but they're very small. Their names are Jackie and Debbie, and they are sisters. They're not the nicest of people in the world, but I've decided to have a go at drawing them. But I wanted to give them a bit more of a, I don't really want them to hear me say this, a bit more of a friendly look. So this is the picture that I've come up with of them. See, this is what they do. They just whisper the whole time. Right, I'll turn the camera around again. Oh, here comes Lillian, who is just right again, aren't you, Lillian? She's actually waiting for her nighttime treat. So I've got some ideas for some stories with these two, and they're going to get in the muddle quite a lot. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I've got it in my head now, and I've got to get it out. I hadn't even picked up a paintbrush last week this time. And now look at me. Ridiculous. Oh, there goes my neighbour on his bike. I was worried sick earlier. There was an ambulance outside Peter's house, so I had to check him, make sure he was okay, but it wasn't for him, it was for somebody else. Thank goodness. Oh, I was worried. I'm going to see him on Friday, but not tomorrow. Right, I am going to go now, everybody. I've had a headache today, but luckily I've taken one of my tablets and it is going. It's a lot better than it was, but I was flat out earlier, so I needed to go outside and get a bit of fresh air. But yeah, that's working, thank goodness. This is going to be a very short and boring video today. Of course, I haven't been up to a lot. I weren't up to a lot yesterday, actually. Maybe that's why. I was really tired and just couldn't get going with anything yesterday. I just ended up watching Downton Abbey with Lizzie and making jumpers for my spring bunnies. Maybe that's why. The headache I've got today. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm not too sure what I'm up to tomorrow. I might be going out, but we'll see. Let me think. What's been good that's happened today, Lillian? Well, again, Lillian continues to improve. Another good thing that's happened is Ian has started to sit in here on the sofa for naps, which is brilliant news. I think I'm going to say everybody ate their tea, which is always good, isn't it? It was a chicken casserole tonight. Yeah, everybody loved it. Oh, and I got some fennel in my veg box, which was a very nice surprise. So I'm going to make some soup with that I've not made for quite a while. It's got beans in it and chilli. I'll make that. Anyway, I'm off. I'm going to get my hot water bottle, get my knitting, a special favourite, and I'm going to get settled. Right, I'll see you all tomorrow, I should think, but don't worry if I don't show up. Goodbye.